power off.
Don't leave me, don't leave me. And we back. We back, guys. How are you doing now?
Good. That was great.
Yeah.
I needed.
So how's Utah?
Utah's. It's interesting. It's just because obviously being in a bubble, everything is so new.
Mm-hmm.
So weird. But it's been successful, and we're going to the finals. So going as planned. We're happy. But yeah, just like being in the bubble and not being able to leave and stuff, that's the tough part. But the soccer side, we're winning, so that's great.
That's great. I mean, congrats on that for sure, making it to the finals. I mean, you guys been there for what, like over a month?
Yeah, I've lost track of the day. I didn't even know today was Friday. Like, it feels like Friday. Like, I don't know. But yeah, we've been here for a month or a little. I always say a little over a month. But I don't know.
Over a month. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy that you guys have just been. I mean, I'm sure it's brought you. I'm sure this brought you guys together even closer.
Oh, for sure.
Spending pretty much literally every day.
Yes.
Does it bring back memories of college days?
Definitely, like college and even club soccer. I don't know, like when you go on
going to camps.
Yes, exactly. Going to summer camp, like that's what I feel like. Even more than college, but
yeah,
it's been good.
Well, I'm glad. I mean, it's great that you guys are in the finals.
Right.
And you guys are playing Chicago, right?
Yep.
When is that?
On Sunday. So.
Okay. I'll be watching for sure. I'll definitely be watching.
You tune in, buddy.
What time is the game?
Oh shoot. I think it's at 12:30 ET.
Eastern time?
I think.
If it's 12:30, so you tell me you guys are playing at 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m.
Wouldn't that be 10:30 this time?
10:30. You guys are playing 10:30 a.m.
Like yeah, like the whole tournament, the games have either been at 10:30 or at 8:30 p.m. Like 10:30 a.m. or 8:30 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah. So honestly, don't quote me on time.
All right, we'll get the correct time. We'll get the correct time. That's all right. So I mean, tell us a little bit about you. Obviously, we chat a little bit yesterday, and it was nice. It was nice to get a little insight of about you, and so tell us a little bit about you. So you.
Yeah. So I grew up in Southern California. The best state there is. Southern California state. I don't know about Northern California, but I actually really like Northern California, but SoCal all the way.
SoCal.
So yeah, so grew up there. I have a brother who he plays leagues for 7 years, professional baseball. Started playing soccer when I was like 5 or something. So I've been playing for a while now. High school, then I played club soccer. Then I went all the way across the country to go to college. I'm a homebody, so usually I wanted to stay. I thought I wanted to stay in California. Um, Went to visit Florida State. It was really amazing, great program. Went there. We were really successful. We had 3 ACC championships. We went to the Final Four every year, and we won my senior year. So that was really cool.
Hey.
The best time of my life. I miss it. Um,
Y'all had to go beat UVA, huh?
Oh, what'd you say? Oh yeah, we beat UVA.
Yeah, I was. Don't you? Yeah.
So
Wait,
was Carson on your team at that time?
Yep.
What about UVA? What year was that?
What year was that? Shoot.
She
2014.
So you're 2014?
That's when? Yeah, that's when it was.
Okay. I was a freshman in 2014 when we won it. So yeah.
Oh, they won it as a freshman.
Yeah, he won at UVA as a freshman.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm sad it wasn't the same for the women. No.
Explain that whole year as winning a national, because not a lot of people get to win a national title as a
Right.
college athlete. What was that journey like for you? Like for not just you, but like the whole team, losing your junior year, and then coming back your senior. What was like the mentality of the team and for you guys?
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, so my first 2 years I lost in the semi, and then so my junior year, losing in the final in overtime. Like, so then after going 3 times and then going the fourth time, it wasn't like, oh, this is our year. Like, we always believe, like, you always believe you're gonna win the game, but it was like, so the other years we thought we were gonna win. Sometimes it doesn't go your way.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But senior year, I could say it was a really, really close knit team, and reflecting on how it makes sense how we won that year, and it was. I don't know. I don't know if we prepared completely differently, because like we had the same style. I think just different personnel, like, off the field too. It just worked. I don't know. It was awesome.
Do you think it has to do something with like your freshman, like the when you were a junior, the freshman class, them going through their freshman year of losing in the NCAA Final Four, coming back losing in the finals, and then like their third year, like that class just experiencing like what it's like to be so close. Do you think it was like a way for them to say we need to send our seniors out in a proper way? Do you think that brought a little bit of it?
Yeah, honestly, I could say that was probably true. And honestly, for our seniors too, we were really determined, like, to get to go out on, with the win. And
Yeah.
like, I couldn't ask for a better way to end my college career. So yeah, definitely all clicked. We were all determined, and we did good. So.
How many goals did you score that year?
I don't remember. Maybe like.
She scored too many, guys. She don't remember.
No, I don't. I wasn't the. I don't know if I was the top goal scorer that year. It wasn't. We had one of my friends from Iceland. She used to play for the Thorns. Anyway, she was the top goal scorer. She was 10, and she was like 7 feet tall, and we would whip in us wingers would just whip in the crosses, and she was there. So.
She's scoring bangers, huh?
Yep.
You're a winger / forward. What is like your style of play? Are you a player that loves to take players on and shoot, or are you a player that likes to take players on down the line and whipping crosses?
Probably, the style at Florida State was more like inline cross. So I feel like, obviously, coming from high school and stuff, like being a 9, I was a 9, and I was a goal scorer. As a winger, you still want to be a goal scorer, but at Florida State, I feel like the style is assists for the wingers. So getting line crossing, I kind of bounced around as a pro player with positions. I played the 9. I played right back. I don't know. I like to get forward and I played winger. Each team, each coach, they play each style's different the way they want their 7-11s to play. So I don't know if I would say I have a specific thing I love to do, but I guess I really like crossing the ball, and I also like cutting
Hmm. Okay. I mean, it's kind of interesting because yeah, I mean, you have some wingers that they just love to just drive in and they're hitting shots every time.
in. Right.
And so let's jump into the elephant in the room. So your post, obviously I saw your post and I loved it. I mean, you just, especially at that time where everybody was, it was just like, it was just so early and everyone, it was just fresh when everyone was trying to find their voice, trying to find a way that they can speak up and then you posted that and now it's like, wow, that was just that was amazing. Like what inspired you to do that?
So I was, I have a relationship with God. My faith is huge in my life. So I was praying on it a little bit. Obviously, I mean, I did a lot of it. I was really like, because it was like during this time, you feel powerless, helpless, at times, especially when this first started happening. But, we all have a form, whether it's, big or small. I really realized that when I decided to make a statement on, the injustice. But I don't know. I knew that. I think it's just realizing that no matter how big or small your platform is, your words matter. So then I just, okay, I need to say something. I have experiences of my own that I had to process and realize that I've experienced, and then I knew that maybe someone else had experienced the same thing or going through the same thing. So I was like, that's valuable, and I say something. So and I got a lot of messages and stuff and about how people could relate. So then that really inspired me more to not let it be, a moment. You see things like a moment, not a movement, not a moment. But I really, really believe in that because I just don't want to just say a statement and not actually try to, continue to push for change.
Right.
So, yeah.
I mean, for sure. Like I read that and then I could like, I mean, like you said, a lot of people could really relate to it, and especially for people that are not necessarily scared, but some people like some people just don't know how to
Right.
express themselves, right? Some people can express themselves with words, but when it comes to putting it down on paper and writing it, they just have a really hard time doing that. And
Exactly.
sometimes, I mean, honestly, it like that's me sometimes that like if I were to speak, I can talk and just say how I'm feeling. But for me to put it in words and type it up, I have a really, really hard time of
Right.
doing that. And just seeing you write that and type it out, it was just like, man, I was like, oh my gosh, that is exactly how I'm feeling right now. That's exactly what's happening to me. That's exactly like what I want to say, but I just don't know how to say it. But if I were to have a conversation with people, I'm able to do that. And that is why having people like you, people like Sophia, people like Danny, people like Zach Steffen, everyone that's been up here on this IG Live with me and doing this workout and having these discussions, that's like my way of like
That's good.
talking about it, right? It's like a therapy moment for me. And I say it to everyone that comes on here. It's like me talking about this and having conversations like this. It's like a therapy moment for me because I don't know how to write it down.
Right.
I have a really hard time doing that. But I can talk it out. I can have a conversation about it. And so it's great that you were able to find that therapy moment for you to write it down and have other people relate to it. Because I mean, I was looking at it and I was like, I couldn't believe it. And right away I messaged you. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like amazing. And it was just great. Thank you for that. Honestly, thank you.
No problem. And those are such great points because like everyone, you know, I've gotten questions like, what can I do now? How can I use my voice? It's hard to answer that because everyone expresses themselves differently. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and the way I make an impact or the way I want to, you know, push change might look different than you, and that's fine. I think it's just as long as we all have some sort of action.
Yep.
So, no, I think it's great that you're doing these, and you know, this is a platform that's allowing, you know, me to come on here, us to collab, to, you know, continue to push for change. So that's good. That's awesome.
Not for sure. So, was the how's the support from your teammates, your the organization? What's the support like?
Sports for my team has been great. You know, this is just I always say like my first real conversations about race outside of my family is like age 26 now, like right now, and that's just weird. So all this is new to me as it is new to them, but you know, they're trying to learn and they're listening, which is good because you know, like, you know, everyone has their own strength. Being empathy
Mm-hmm.
for, you know, people who are experiencing it, you know,
Right.
with people, Black women who
Mm-hmm.
are experiencing it and being able to listen and relate. Also being able to put my statement on the Houston Dash Instagram is another platform that, you know, can reach a lot of people. So I was thankful for that.
I mean, as huge. So I saw a video that you were saying that I don't, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it your coach or someone that initiated a march that was
Yeah.
happening in Houston?
Yes.
Tell us about that if you don't mind.
Yeah. So my coach said, you know, he was going to go to the march for George Floyd. And I was already looking into doing, you know, doing a march, but it's just like like I keep mentioning, everything is so new. So it's like, you don't know, like, where is the march? Like, I'm talking to my how do we go? And yeah, I want to march, but like, do I walk outside and start like, where do we start? You know, so then, you know, the details got put to the team group, and we like a lot of us went, organization, coaches, teammates, and you know, it was amazing. There was about 60,000 people there.
Wow.
Yes, and there were so many people out there, and just to come together, and you know, George Floyd's family was there. It was just like
Oh my.
very.
Oh yeah, his family's from Houston, huh?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, from Houston too. Like, yeah, so it was like amazing. I had never experienced like that. It was, you know, it's hard to really put into words, but I'm thankful that we go and I got to some of my teammates.
Wow. That. I mean, just. I've never been to a march before. I went to my first one with my teammates, with some of my teammates, and it was just like, and actually I went to one with a player from the Warriors. He put it together, and I mean, it was just amazing seeing all these people out there, and it was just like, wow, I'm living in this time, and it's not in the like the crazy part is like everything's happening and living in Oakland where the Black Panther, all of that is like right down the street from where I live, and
Wow.
it's like going to these marches, and I'm like, wow, like I'm in like the home of the Black Panther, like
That's
literally. I couldn't believe it. It's just like I'm literally a part of history right now, and be able to march and be able to say that, hey, I was out there when all of this was happening. I was able to have a voice. It's just amazing that, I mean, this is going to go down in history. I think they said that this was like the biggest um, march since Martin Luther King. And so I was just like, I'm like, wow. And it's crazy how like it wasn't just in America. it was like worldwide,
Exactly.
everywhere.
Exactly. That was mind blowing to me too, and you know, to be alive during this time and experience, because you know we've only heard things about that, like when Martin Luther King was alive, and during those times. But like now, it's like happening now, and it's like worldwide. And to feel the the support and the people want to push for change, but I also think going, I don't dying off, but do you know what I mean? Like just like
Yeah.
just not but a moment, like I said earlier, and yeah, it's really special to be,
I mean, it's
alive in this
amazing.
time.
I can't believe it. Like, I mean, it's just amazing how seeing now everyone is using their voice. It's great to see. I mean, like I said, better late than never. Seeing all these leagues, everybody stepping up
Yeah,
and really seeing the true reason of why Colin Kaepernick took a knee, and like seeing all the support. I mean, we saw in the NWSL, a lot of the girls
yep,
was taking a knee during the national anthem, and the support.
yep,
Even though some people didn't take a knee, but like the support was still there, from them saying that, hey, I'm still with you. And
right,
so it was really great to see that in the NWSL.
yeah,
Uh, what so I saw, what are they called? Hold on one second. Um, it is football for her. So
yes,
let's talk about football for her, because they posted the flyer that I posted, and I read a little bit about it, and I mean I see some amazing female athletes on here,
yeah,
and I mean let's talk about it. Tell me a little bit about football for her.
yeah. So one of my best friends started it, Sean Gordon. I don't know if you know her, but you
Oh
interview her.
yes, I do know her. I've
Yes.
been trying to get her to come on this.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to her after this, and
Yes.
that she needs, yeah, because she started it. She started football for her, and, you know, you know, girls. I would say, yeah, girls, because camp, and it was for little girls, mainly black and brown, but open to everyone. But I think it's just really cool. It's like a organization that kind of targets black and brown to empower the little girls. In soccer, that is like predominantly white. So yeah, and so they hold clinics and just to get little girls, whether they've played or not, knowledgeable about the game, getting to train with pros, and
That's
it was.
amazing.
What'd you say? Sorry.
That's amazing.
It's so awesome, and obviously she could go in on it because she started it, but I've been involved, and because she's one of my best friends, I'm not biased. I really think it's just amazing because I wish growing up that I had something like this, especially and to go to these camps and see an organization push me, like in being a black little black girl, not like many of other black girls playing. So it's an amazing organization. They had the Black Lives Matter that did really well. All the proceeds are going to go back to the organization, and yeah, I definitely think you should interview her because football for her is great. So
I mean, I'm so ready for it. I messaged her trying to get her to do, because I mean, like I am a big fan of her. I've seen some of her stuff. She's
yeah.
an absolute baller. She trained one of the rising star girl I had on here, McKenna.
Oh
Uh,
yes,
yeah. So, and then I saw McKenna post about her too. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get her on here. I mean, it's just amazing seeing what you guys are doing. What she's doing with it. I had no idea that she started it, until actually just now. I just went to her page and it says founder.
yeah,
um, but I mean, so many. It's just great seeing all these athletes, and I mean, the thing people don't understand is that in the U.S. playing soccer is a privilege, and It is soccer worldwide is poor. It's a poor people's sport. It's for the poor. But in the U.S., it's for people that have money. And so if you don't have money, as a kid, it's difficult for you to play travel ball because, I mean, you went through it. It is not cheap, especially, I mean, for you living outside of LA. I'm sure you had to travel a lot.
Yes.
To go a long distance to go to practice, traveling all over the country to go to play games, trying to get recruited and all that stuff. The process of it is really expensive, and the fact that, you know, for her to start something like that for brown girls, black girls to be able to have the opportunity to play this game, it's amazing.
Right.
It's absolutely amazing, and we need more of that because we need to see more brown girls and more black girls playing this beautiful game because, I mean, it's the best sport. It's the best sport ever. And so I absolutely love that. How long has the organization been around?
Probably not even I would say a year.
A year? Okay.
It's really new. We had our first clinic right before I left for the season. But she's been planning it for a while. So sorry, it got dark. So she's been planning it for a while. She's been doing collaborations with, you know, Nike, with, you know, the organization. And they've been, you know, helping. So I feel like, you know, she's doing a good job, and she just got a website. So it tells you even more about it for everyone who wants to know, because I am not doing a good job. I'm trying to explain it. I'm like, okay, I talked in 5 circles, and I'm making sure everybody got it.
But yeah, I mean, I love the logo though. The logo is dope. It is sick.
And that logo came out before any of this movie, you know.
That's crazy.
Before, so yeah.
I'm gonna hit her up. I'm gonna need a shirt. I'm gonna need a shirt for sure.
Yes.
I'm gonna need a Football for Her shirt. I mean, this is amazing. That you guys have been doing, that she's been doing this. So, I mean, don't want to hold you any longer. But what are some ways that you're educating yourself, or what are some things that you've been watching or reading that you can share with other people that they can do as well?
Well, so, you know, there's a lot of, I'm sure people have heard, but there's a lot of films on Netflix, and there's a lot of books out there. You know, there's just, you know, but what I've been doing is, so I've watched some of those films on Netflix. Actually, some of my friends are reading some of the white privilege books, and we've been having good conversation. But I think, like, what's most important, like, choose whatever like makes you knowledgeable. So whether it's watching a film, reading up on petitions to sign, you know, donating, whatever, like, but then having those conversations with, you know, people who are experienced, who are Black, if you're not, or even if you are, like, we can you on how we can continue to push change from our perspective, or, you know.
Yeah.
Station is so important. So I've been having uncomfortable conversations with people, but I really, you know, I'm growing from it. So that's what needs to continue to happen.
I mean, for sure. I mean, I'm growing a lot from this. I feel like I've learned more in the last 2 months than I've had my 14 years of living in this country.
Wow.
About the history, and it's just amazing how we're only being told one side of the story of the history of America, and now that we're learning so much about the other side of the history, and it's just really eye-opening for that. And I mean, Yes, people go out there, find ways. I mean, like you said, you're trying to ask other Black people about, you know, how ways that you can get educated. For me, it's like being that I'm African, I'm having to like get educated even more on uh, Black American, Black America, pretty much, right?
Yes.
Because it's so different from the history of like my history of like being Africa and being Liberia. I didn't have to worry about racism at all. Like I didn't even know what black and white segregation was until I came to America. And so, yeah, right? Like we love white people come to America, come to Africa or Liberia. We love them, absolutely love them. Like we don't know anything about it, and then you come to America and it's like, yeah, you cannot do that. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed. They don't like you because of your skin color. You cannot talk to this. You cannot talk to their child because of your skin color. And it's like, wow.
Yeah. Right.
You know? And so now I'm having to like educate myself on both culture, trying to learn my African roots, and learning about Black America. And so definitely people find other African Americans, conversations, because we're not going to move forward until we start having these uncomfortable conversations.
Exactly.
Yeah. But Jamia, thank you so much for coming on. It's been great. I'm glad we finally found the time to do this. I know it's been really busy with you at camp. You're not the only one. There's so many girls at the camp that we agreed that we're gonna do it, but then just finding the time, it's just like it's just really difficult. And so after the camp is over, there's gonna be more people coming on here from the NWSL, and so I'm so excited. And good luck in the finals on Sunday. I'm just gonna be praying for a really good game because I know people from both teams, and I have to stay in the middle. I have to stay in the middle. I can't speak for my roommate, but
what? Veronica, Betsy, and I mean now I know.
I mean, actually, he has UVAs on both sides, and so I will be in the middle. Whoever wins will get my love. Whoever loses will still get my love. The support is always gonna be there.
Right, I understand. You say you're like on here. You say both sides, and then you have a dash shirt underneath, like right down. Or you show which side. When we win, you show which side you were really on the whole time. I understand.
Okay. All right. I'll be waiting for that jersey.
Okay.
If it happens, I'll be waiting for the jersey. But thank you so much for coming on. Guys, thank you so much for watching, listening. Anybody have any questions for her? You got like 20 seconds to start asking questions. What are people saying here? You're gonna crush it on Sunday, and I hope you get the win, get to play. I'll be watching the game. Glow on, fam. Oh, yo, who's your friend is gassing you up over here.
Oh, she said,
damn, that light is great.
I know my friends have been on this. They were on it more when it was when we were doing the abs.
On the workouts. I see bunnies on here. Wow. But guys, if you have any questions, you got like 20 seconds to ask. Well, she's gonna go. Team Nike's gonna go.
Hey,
don't forget to tell Veronica I said what's up.
Okay, I'll tell. Wait, what's your name back there?
I'm Peter, by the way.
Peter. I told you I don't listen. So yeah. You told me his name was Peter earlier.
Nah, you're good.
No, I'm weak. She said I don't listen.
I it's bad. Okay.
There's no question, so we're gonna end it. Let's do this. All right. Well, I'll be watching from Jamaica. Sunday we're crushing.
Oh, my cousin said, now my friends and my cousins are coming back on. This is week.
Who that boy in the back?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Said who that boy.
All right. Great Friday and a great weekend. Good
Thank you
Sunday.
again. Y'all too. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Who that boy in the back? Yo, that's my roommate, guys. Say hi to my roommate. Petey, say hi to the people.
What's up, everybody? Follow my mans.
Guys, thank y'all for watching. Great conversation, great person. And make sure you give her a follow. And if you're following her, make sure you give me a follow. More content to come. And yeah, much love. Have a great weekend, guys.